If you're looking to add some recurring options to your Punchpass account, but not on the main schedule, here's how you can do it. We sometimes call this the appointments feature. First, we'll want to head up to Manage, Settings, Public Schedule, and enable the appointments feature. We can click this option here, enable the appointment schedule, save, and then we can rename this as well. So a lot of people will rename this to whatever the offering is that's going to be on this second schedule. So for example, if I have a separate room at my studio where I'm going to have a physio come a couple of times a week and be available for bookings, I might call this physio sessions or physio bookings. You can always come back and customize this later. We'll hit save again, and now we've enabled that. So now we'll head over to Manage Classes and set up an offering for our second schedule. We first want to set this up as a new class. So I'm going to set up a physio class, and I'm going to adjust all my settings to how I want them. So if I'm going to limit reservations to only one student per class, do I want them to get a reminder? All of those settings that you normally define when you set up a new class. We'll hit next, and then choose our pass eligibility as you normally would. So I'm just going to pick a couple of options here for testing, then we can hit save. So that's been created as a class, but now we can go up to Actions and click Show on Appointment Schedule. Click to enable appointments, and you can see there is this tag here that now shows Appointment Schedule enabled for this class. So before we're going to see this on your Punchpass site, we need to actually add some recurring sessions. So I'm going to go down and click Manage the Repeating Schedule, and I'm going to say people can come, let's say Mondays at midday, and fill this out as you normally would. Set a particular instructor, and I'm going to add one more as well. Let's say Wednesdays at 1. Add that one too. So now those are in, we can head on over to your Punchpass site. If we refresh things, you can now see that a tab is showing on that top menu bar for our physio bookings. So if I click on that, I can now see any bookings for the current week, and I can go across and view them for next week too, and so on. So if I'm a student, I can head on over to physio bookings, go through, I can see there's one spot available for this one on Monday the 11th, click through to that and purchase a relevant pass if I need to. So it's nice that you can have offerings that sit differently from your main offerings on your main schedule, and a lot of studios will use this feature for that reason. Now if we head back to Manage Settings, go back to the public schedule, and we decide we want to change the name of the tab at the top menu bar there, and we can do so. So I'm just going to rename it to show you. Go back and refresh things. You can see that's been updated there. So you can update that name at any time by going into those public schedule settings. Now if we're back in the admin view and we go up to schedule, we can see that those additional offerings, those physio sessions, aren't showing on this main schedule. So instead we want to go up and click on the appointments tab here. We can then view those and view any bookings that we have. So you can manage your classes in here like you normally can on the main schedule. So you can click on the three dots, delete classes, cancel them, anything that you can kind of do on the main schedule you can do here too. One last thing I want to show you, if we go back to settings, public schedule, you can add some text at the top of your appointment schedule. So if you wanted to say something above your sessions here, you can add that text in this section here. So I've added some text now, we'll hit save, go back to the schedule and we'll see that there. So this is how you can use that second schedule to put in some additional offerings. Hopefully this helps, but please reach out to Punchpass support if you have any questions.